Good afternoon. This is Teacher Roger from Simply English. Today we're going to talk about simple present tense and the basically how to use it. Let's start with the general usage. Well, number one, it's used for a fact or a general truth. What this means is that whenever you want to say something as true, use a simple present tense. For example, a bear is big. The sun is hot. Rocks are hard. This is a general truth and you'll use it at this time. Another reason why you use the simple present tense is for your schedules and timetables. Something like when you wake up in the morning, you do something quite often. Another thing that they call it in books is a habitual action. Okay. And this just means something you do all the time. I wake up every day at 6 a.m. I brush my teeth at 6:15. I eat breakfast at 6:30. I go to school at 7. At 3 p.m. I finish school and then I go home. So that's a schedule or timetable. And the last one we use it for is to basically talk about any opinion that you have. And an opinion means something that you believe is true. Doesn't mean it has to be true, it's just you believe it's true. So for example, man, that hamburger I had last night was the most delicious hamburger ever. It was the best. Okay? You might also say like something about sports. Oh, LeBron James is the best player to ever play basketball. Now, that's why we use it, but how do we make it? Well, first of all, remember it always has to do with verbs, and you need to use it with pronouns. He, she, it is kind of special. You can think of it as a name as well. You can put a name here with word like John. Okay. So, as you can see, we don't change anything, except for at he, she, it. It is very special. So I'll circle it. All the other ones, you never change. But for he, she, it, we need to remember to add s. And there's a couple other ways you can do it. If the word ends in a sh, you need to add es. If it ends in a ch, you also need to add it in es. Words that end in x and o and ss also need to add es. Okay, so that's another rule there. And then the last one is something like cry. If a word ends in a y, we need to change it to this. You take away the y, add an I, and then add es. Okay? There's one rule where it doesn't quite work like this. What about play? How do I change this? Well, actually, it's just s. And why is that? Because the word has, right before the y, it has a vowel. And so, because it has a vowel there, we don't change it to I-E-S. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. Thanks a lot.